rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show is next.
San Francisco Giants.
Tyler Beede, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can...
Now to the plate, Cesar Mora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Cesar.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Down the first baseline, fielded cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Next to bat for the Giants, David Dahl, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Irvin gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants are... Last half of the second set to go, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa.
Shortstop, Carlos.
First pitch on its way. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Carlos Correa is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Franklin Labor comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it up the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. 2 complete, still scoreless. The next Cub up, Eddie James.
The pitcher, Eddie
first pitch on the way. Smoke toward the hole, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Got a way to square it up.
Hey,
Great
don't
job.
let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base now.
Now a throw over, and the runner back. James is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a liner. And
Get
that'll
here, hold
split
it,
the
hold it,
gap
hold it
as
right
it
here.
should be extra bases. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Cesar Mora is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a flare out to left center. Abrams ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Now at the plate is Jacob Gonzalez. He bounced out last time up. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. The 0-1 pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Count still at 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, talking about taking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Dahl, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 2 hits for the Giants, lead to... Now into the box, number 10, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The first baseman.
And he gets ahead 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Plays at 1 now.
High in the air down the right field line. Irvin is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate here is Franklin Labor, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Posey has room in foul territory. 2 gone. That's going to bring up Hunter Bishop. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hayes on the run for it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants down. Next up is Eddie James. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the run is Dahl, and that will end up a foul ball. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Bishop's back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Adbert Alzolay makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
6-4 the outcome today. The San Francisco Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Bowden Francis takes home the win. So that will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa.